I think it doesn't hurt to try and expand the way you communicate with your sources. In other words, if you can tell, let's say for example, I set up an interview in the office of a casino executive, and before that interview, the way you would research it prior to it, I would go to the website and do, maybe do a search on this person's name, do a little search on the hotel he or she runs, and then on top of that, you might throw out an open question on Twitter saying, I'm going to be interviewing, this particular executive. Anybody have a question for him? Even if it were for, like a Steve Wynn or somebody like that. And you might find that, people who follow you on Twitter might have something to ask of Steve Wynn that you hadn't thought of. Ask him about if he's going to be able to afford the current tip sharing model or something like that. That might be coming from somebody inside the hotel. And then you can say, you can be in that interview and say, you don't. I sent out an open question to people just in the field who wanted to ask you something, and one of the questions they had was this. And then it becomes, then he understands, or he or she understands where that question's coming from and why you're asking it. And it gives the people, those in the field, who are ardently curious and would have a question maybe in the old days after reading the piece, a chance to have involvement as you're reporting. And that's a big difference now.